Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nila Shabillah from English Education 1. My student number is 2010-25008. And to fulfill my video exercise to my lecture, Miss Data, today I will to tell you something. It is 5 facts about myself. So, let's begin with my first fact. My fact number 1 is I have wrote a novel. At first I didn't really like reading stories, but when I was in junior high school, I saw some of my friends reading about romance novels. That novels have interesting storylines that could captivate many people. So, after reading with them, I decided to write a story too and put all ideas of mine to the book I wrote. And then one day, I participated in writing competition, but because I don't know the deadline, I ran out of time, so I lost. But I don't give up. When I graduated from junior high school, I started writing again in Wattpad. You know, it's because my friends told me, "Why don't you try to write on there?" I have wrote a 4 short story, and I'm addicted for that. So, actually, I'm still wrote in the book that time with fantasy and horror genre. That story I wrote on Wattpad is random genre and little rap to read maybe. And so on, when I want to write a 5 story, I get a writer block and stop writing until now. Then, finally, I deleted my story and account on the Wattpad. Well, how about my first novel? My first novel is genre of romance novel, but I'm too ashamed to reading again about it, so I throw it away. And yeah, I'm still a beginner at that time. Well, this is my fact number 2. I don't really like romance story. Love and romance have become a genre of million people with various plot and films. But for me, most stories or films with romantic genre feel so bored. I know it's weird when I on my own never writing a same story like that. Love between men and women becomes couple. So, but I'm feeling grateful now because it seems that many producers and writers start to change their view about genre of love. I think uh, are there many forms of love that not to emphasize romance, such as love of mother and her children, or parents to their children, and brother to her little sister, and more about that. Uh, why don't they start to write a novel about that? I myself very happy if I can once again writing a novel about that, but with the writer block on my head, I cannot. Next is make a comics. Well, when I was in senior high school, one of my friends, she was really smart, especially for drawing. Her pictures she draw so pretty. Well, for me who always read a lot of online comics, I hope I can drawing like her. Well, it's natural that someday I want to make my own comics. Even so, I really have nothing talent to draw. So, to make my own wish to be real, I think to pouring all forms of my imagination into words. For me, it's a fun way to expressing my wish. Yes, even though now I'm stuck with laziness, but my other side really want to write again. I know this self cannot think about any other ideas to write, so it's mean I got a rather blocks. And it bothered me when my heart and my mind have different wish. So I just goes my days as well as always. Hi, this is fact number 4 is I don't like spicy food. Actually, when I was a child, I like it, but at that time my brother teased me by putting chilies on my food. Since then, I never eat spicy food again. To be honest, I hate to admit that people who eat spicy seem enjoy their food so much. My mom always asks me why you had spicy, but I never told to anyone about the story. Yeah, it's a shame for me. And sometimes when I look up on social online media, I look for some people trying to mukbang with much food. It's make me little feel nauseous, and somehow I wonder how can they make themselves eat as much like that? Don't they feel ache on their bellies especially? For the one who's eat many of spicy food. Well, it's my fact number 4. Let's move to the next. Well, this is the last. My favorite. Coffee is the best choice in the morning for myself. Some people don't like to drink coffee, must prefer milk or tea. For me, sweet coffee feels so good because maybe my mom has always been making coffee in the morning. I think coffee is quite effective to make myself don't feel sleepy. I also rarely have breakfast in the morning when I want to go to school. So for me, just drink coffee and the days go smoothly. Well, I think it's enough 5 facts about. I hope you enjoy my video and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for listening and watching my videos.